something something I'll never understand is this idea of transphobic behavior masked behind trying to protect people. And what I'm talking about is a lot of the times, like, they don't let transgendered women, primarily, into women's spaces, such as gendered bathrooms or even, like, women's gyms and shit like that, because they are, quote, trying to protect the women and girls and whatnot from biological males in women-only spaces. Like, show me instances of a transgendered woman going into a woman-only space and doing something bad to the women there or whatever else. Because I have plenty of instances of transgendered people going into gendered-only spaces and being beaten and killed and harassed and just generally made to feel unsafe in those places. Here's a little secret. Transgender people are not being transgendered so that they can be peeping toms. They are transgender because they are transgender. Because they are women, not men pretending to be women. They are men, not women pretending to be men. Like, how hard is it for you to understand that? They aren't, trying to be women so that they can, sneak around and go in the women's change rooms and watch them change. And then that's also another assumption that, one, all males are attracted to women, and even more so, all transgendered women are attracted to women. Because that's not the case. I mean, well, it's funny, there's the whole, like, double-sided things. People think that transgender women are just really gay men, and yet at the same time, they're having this idea that, like, oh, the transgendered women are attracted to women and blah, blah, blah. Like, gender identity and sexual orientation don't have anything to do with each other. They're completely separate things. Just because you're transgender doesn't mean you're going to have any particular sexual orientation. You could be gay, you could be straight, you could be bi, pan, whatever. You could be ace for all I know. Just because you're transgender does not mean that you are going to have you're going to be queer in some way, or you're going to not be queer or whatever else, or be straight or whatever. Like, there's no correlation that, like, just because you're one doesn't mean you're the other, and gender identity has nothing to do with who you are attracted to. Is that not, can you get that? And it's so annoying that I see this shit all the time. I mean, I'm cis myself, meaning that I identify with the gender that I was assigned at birth. So, and I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I see stuff about this happening in the States all the time, but then I just saw this stupid bullshit that was posted on I saw on my homepage, that it's something that's going on in Canada too. Another reason why I want Stephen Harper out of the goddamn government and someone else. I don't even like the Liberals that much because they're horrible when it comes to, like, spending and money and economy. But fuck, they'd be better than the goddamn Conservatives right now. Honestly, best situation would be the NDP, but I mean, it's usually a toss-up between Conservative and Liberal would be way better than the fucking Conservatives because Stephen Harper has fucked over Canada in so many goddamn ways. One of the biggest and most obvious examples is that he sold Canada to China. Anyways, but he's also been doing all this crap, making it harder for LGBTQ, etc., and making it harder to be Aboriginal, and he's throwing all this crap at them, and, go away, you're ruining this country. But yeah, he just passed this thing about the Conservative government, the Harper government, about, this transgender stuff. I'll put the link in the description, and, pisses me off. Like, when are you gonna get it through your heads that transgender mean no harm? They actually, most oftentimes, they just try to avoid any sort of interaction because they're worried that the second anyone knows that they're not cis, that people are gonna start attacking them either verbally or physically. Like, god damn it. It drives me nuts, and I wish I could do something about it. If someone knows a way I can do something about it, please let me know. But yeah, thanks for watching.